What's up, guys? It's Garrett with Lift Bearded, and this is a new channel. I'm thinking about talking about beards, of course, beard products, beard health, things like that, and also my bachelor's is in exercise science. I'm currently pursuing a master's in exercise science, and then after my master's, hopefully physical therapy school, where I work with athletes and also other people. And so fitness is a big interest for me, and of course so are beards. So I thought I could combine the two and give a little bit of knowledge on beards and maybe some fitness tips for some guys. You can ask me some questions on what I recommend and things like that. And I thought maybe an opinion from someone. I'm 24, so I thought maybe that's a little bit different than some of the other beard opinions you hear. So maybe you can ask some questions on that. Anyways, today what we're going to cover is the cheek lines. And the cheek lines are done a lot, and they're done differently by a lot of people. Some people will use trimmers and just get as close as they can with that so they don't irritate their skin. Some people use straight razors. Some people use double-edged razors, and I use both a double-edged and a straight razor. But sometimes I'm in a hurry and I don't really want to use a straight razor just for the fact of, like I said, I'm in a hurry. And so what I'll do is I'll get my line started, and one of the ways I do that to start my line is sometimes I'll freehand, but I feel like the most consistent line for me is one of two ways. I'll either I'll put a credit card against and draw it out and then shave above that drawn out line, or I will put the credit card straight and just hold the credit card down and shave like that. So I got my line started, and then after a week or 2, 3 of having your line started, these hairs will be, not this long, of course, but they'll be pretty long. That way, like a foil type razor won't cut them. So I feel like a foil is a good option for people who are afraid of digging into your line or pushing your line down, or maybe even somebody with sensitive skin, because it just takes a few seconds. It's not going to be baby bottom smooth. Some foil razors are smoother than others, but this one I have really coarse hair, as you can see, but I just have it's one that came in a wall kit. It works pretty well for me for what I'm shaving, because this is it. I'm not really touching the neck. I may do another video later on about it. I have hair under my Adam's apple, and I will get that, or else I'm kind of like Scuba. He says, they connect, and that's pretty much how I am. It'll connect if I don't get those, but I'll let this neck hair grow. That way it gives the side effect, the density of the beard. But anyways, we'll get on to this. So, like I said, when the hair is longer, it's not going to push into your line, which I've already done this side. But you can see it's no, you don't hear any feedback because it's smooth, and just because my hair grows all the way up to here, so you can go into the line, as you see. Like, I can put it here. This is for y'all, so I can show y'all. This doesn't cut this hair. It cuts the shorter hairs that will fit in between these foils. So that's pretty smooth. Like I said, it may not be the most crisp line, but also I like a little bit more of a natural line. I kind of like the George Bruno approach, where it's natural. It doesn't have to be just perfect. Sometimes that looks okay, and I do like that look, and I don't say anything bad about anybody who has that look. I just try to keep it more natural, and honestly, I've had it. This would be my natural arc if I didn't do anything, and I had that before. I really like that. You can look at, I think I got a couple pictures on Instagram at Garrett Brett. You can see that I have a kind of that line, and I liked it. The reason I went for more of a sharper is because in the more professional setting, the masters, like I said, I'm in the physical therapy, the things like that, I want to keep my beard, but also don't want people to have a negative connotation to it. Even though I don't care, I still try to maintain a little bit of professionalism, I guess. But so I'll show you this side. You can see the difference. Like I said, far back, I mean, they almost look similar. You can't really tell that this line's too bad, or that I got these hairs here. But the closer I get, you can see it's a little bit scruffy, I guess. And you can do it. You can do this right out of the shower. That way the hair is softer, easier to cut. You can kind of warm it a little bit in the sink before you get in. Me, most of the time it's dry and I'll just do it right before I hop in the shower. And so here we go. I'll show you this side. And again, see, it doesn't cut these hairs. It just cuts the shorter ones that'll fit in the foil. And you can go, you can stretch it this way or puff out your cheeks, or whatever is the closest way to give you the the smoothest shape with a foil you can get. And just kind of feel if there's any spots you missed, just kind of go back over that. And another reason I like to do this before the shower is because I like to kind of wash the debris and skin off afterwards. But there you go. They're pretty symmetrical, and because I've already, like I said, already put in my lines. And I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good everyday thing. That way you if you're in a hurry, just do that real quick, get out the door. Because if you're like me, I'm pretty much push everything to the last minute, and I'm always running out the door. So anyways, hopefully the quality videos will get better. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just shooting this on my girlfriend's iPad right now. I have some other stuff to shoot, and hopefully this will help some guys out who are like I said, scared of pushing their line down, because I've done it a million times. It sucks. And you go through the stages of, wow, what do I do? Do I try to let it grow back up and then just go through that stage, or do I just shave it off and start all over? And it sucks doing that. And this way it'll help. Maybe it'll help save a beard. So anyways, thanks guys, and like I said, Lift Bearded. See ya.